Hey guys, welcome to Creative Soft. In this video, we are going to do the unboxing of the Galaxy Watch Classic 4. And by the way, I got this on Amazon for about something like 13,500. Y'all can check out the link in the description to get it from Amazon for a discounted rate. And by the way, this is one of the best smartwatches I have ever tried. I would say, to some extent, I would say that it is somewhat better than the OnePlus watch, and this comes in a stainless steel cage, guys, and the watch bands are made from silicone and all. And Samsung have done a great job when it comes to design and all, and personally I like the rotating bezel of this particular watch, which is the highlight. And let me just remove this particular sticker from the back, and it got every sensor, guys, which is possible you can imagine. And you all can also check out our group on WhatsApp if you want to stay connected. And if you like this kind of videos, guys, please share these videos with your friends and families, and make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to press that bell notification icon to get any future updates. Also, we are active on social media, so please do follow us on social media at the rate creativesoft. And by the way, this watch is very comfortable, one of the most comfortable watches I've worn, except the fact that there are some gaps between your hand and the watch. And this happens basically because it's a 20 millimeter wrist size band. And I would say the one which I have is quite much more comfortable, but I feel still Samsung should have added additional leather band with this particular watch, because it is classic. And by the way, in the box we get nothing but some documentation which nobody reads, and maybe this is the Samsung way to do the unboxing and all. And by the way, we get a wireless charger with this particular case, and this watch is connected wirelessly through some magnetic links, guys. And trust me, it holds the particular watch in place when it comes to charging, because I think this is one of the best charging mechanism you can get. Because some other manufacturers, they try to use something like those notches and all, which is bad. And as you can see, this really looks great from back also. And this is a stainless steel casing, guys, which I have seen on this Samsung watch, and you get this with the classic only. And by the way, let me just start and just show you. And this bezel is quite good, guys. I cannot emphasize how good this particular bezel is. And the actually experience along with this particular software and the hardware is great, guys. And for 13,000 you cannot expect more than this. So if your budget is 15,000, guys, just get this particular watch. Don't even look any other watch. So on Amazon, this watch is heavily discounted, especially the black one. I was able to see the same version of this particular watch in black color for 10,500. So if you are getting this particular watch, please get this in LTE, because it's not eating so much of battery life, and even with the always on display, unless and until you take a lot of calls. And my primary purpose of getting this particular watch was taking calls, and I had to install this Samsung Galaxy's wearable application, and which allows you to connect various gadgets. Like I have the Buds 2 Pro and the Galaxy Watch, so it is helping me to configure those devices as well. And this is the main application without which it won't work. And this watch does not work on iPhone, so if you are an iPhone user or an Android, if you have an iPhone, so please just forget about getting this particular watch. Just go for the Apple Watch. That's the best watch for iPhone. And I had a lot of issues, guys, and I had a lot of mixed experience with this particular watch, simply because it refused to get connected multiple times even after pairing it. Let me just show you. So I have Galaxy Buds 2 Pro already linked to this particular phone, and as you can see, I have this particular watch paired. Okay, as you can see, and I'll show you the complete setup process, but in between, like, I'll just skip certain things. And because it was very jargoning, it didn't work with my Pixel, so I went ahead and installed this on another secondary Redmi device on which it really works. And especially I was having issues with the ECG and BP. So those are the features which won't be working if you're not having a Samsung device. I don't know why, but again, there is a workaround to get these things working. You all can search on the internet, and some other third-party hacking tools you all can use, and you all can definitely get these things working, the ECG and the BP. And basically, guys, certain things are annoying, like this kind of things. I have to accept each and every box over here and share the details and all, without which it was not getting paired, guys. And I faced this like multiple issues and multiple times on like maybe like 3 phones. So finally I got this particular watch working on my Redmi device. And this is what you do. I'll be explaining each and every step, guys, how to do it. And please accept every message which you get over here, every permission. So if you skip one of these, then it is sometimes jargoning to just go back and get your watch paired up. And something was not working, like sometime I was not able to change the watch faces. Other time when it got connected, I was not able to send photos from my phone to the device. So those are the things which were not working, and I have turned on the location and this kind of usage metrics from Google, because Google tracks your history, etc. So I don't want so now what I have done is I have set up this particular device, and I'm using this as a standalone device, because after installing this on the Redmi device, guys, I just simply uninstalled it. So basically you can see over here, okay, it is going to get paired and whatnot, and I'm going to have this kind of issue. So it is just going to show me my watch, and when I click on this particular watch, guys, I'm getting this annoying message which say cannot pair with the Galaxy Watch and that number. So I had this multiple times. Most of the people have even complained regarding this, and getting this is a luck, guys. And once it is paired, guys, there is no issues with this, and it works seamlessly. In fact, you can use this particular watch as an independent device alone, because I'd been using this for measuring the body fat index and other metrics, especially the sleep cycle, or tracking all my workouts and all, and those are flawless, guys, and there is no match. It is in par with something like the Apple Watch, because this may be having the same sensors, and this is a OLED displays, guys, so you all can switch on the always on display all the time. As you can see, my sleep data, it is around 3 hours of sleep which I get, and you can add multiple widgets, as you can see over here, like timers and all. So for quick timers like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you all can just set it out, and you all can quickly use this watch for setting up timers. So my primary function for getting this particular watch is the call, and especially not notification, something like this timer, maybe like sleep monitoring, the workouts, and body fat analyzer. By the way, the ECG and the heart rate monitor, sorry, not the heart rate, I mean the BP monitor, is of no use because I'm not having those kind of issues, so I hardly use them, guys. So it's not a big deal for me. So let me just show you how this actually looks. And by the way, there are a couple of watch faces which I really like, and these are one of them. And personally speaking, guys, I had no issues with this. You all can see over here, basically this is like a mini Android phone on your strapped on your wrist, and notifications are this. And by the way, the battery life was poor for first few 2-3 weeks, and later on it really improved upon it. And as you can see from the notification, you can have this multiple things, and you can even have a torch, etc., which is like sort of very bright. And to talk about the battery life, it all depends on how much you use it. If you are using with notification and all, definitely the battery is less. It is giving me around 40 hours to 35 hours, so this on an average, I would say. And in my case, guys, I charge this particular watch twice per day. So, and these are the watch faces which we have, and this is one of the most like funniest and one of my favorite watch faces, because it just shows the emotions of you over here, as you can see. And it just makes your watch feel alive. And this is another watch face which I really like, especially if I'm wearing a suit and I want the watch to have like a classic look. This is the watch face to wear. And by the way, I had a lot of issues, so I had to reset this particular watch. So after like resetting this watch like 2 to 3 times, I finally got it working. And again, this is my main daily watch face, because it shows a lot of information like the battery, the sleep, etc., and always a step counter, and maybe something like workouts and all I've set. And calendar I hardly use, guys, basically on the watch, so I'm using it on the phone. And certain things you will use, certain things you won't, like for example its torch is, this is like very important for me, especially when I'm just getting the keys out of my pocket and want to connect it to the car and all, and unlock the doors, etc. So this watch is, I mean, the torch is very good for the watch, and you cannot complain much about it. And especially the bezel on this particular, that is a rotating bezel, it just makes things very easy. And by the way, I never use this screen for navigation except for tapping, but I'm using this mostly with my bezel, this rotating bezel, guys. And this is the unique feature of the Galaxy series watches, and this is one of the reason I got this. And this is stainless steel. Till date I have no issues. I've been using for more than 2 months, and it is really a charm, guys, to use it. Once you get used to it, guys, there is no going back to something like an Apple Watch. So let me just show you over here. And even maps, let me just get on to maps. So I had certain issues with maps, like as in, like in indoors I was not getting the GPS, which is okay in my case, because if you're connected to Wi-Fi and or mobile data, let me say, and suppose you are, or if you are outside, you are getting a good connection, a good GPS lock. But that's not the case when you are indoors, because it is just going to do searching, and it is not going to lock onto the signal. By the way, I've been using this particular watch for navigation on my bike, and especially if you are a biker, this is the watch to get, because there is nothing better than getting navigation on your wrist, especially going for long tours and all. So, and the location is quite precise, and this is basically running the same Google Maps which you have on the phone. And that is the reason, guys, this is very accurate. Let me just zoom by just rotating this particular bezel and show you how it feels. And you can get the same information and exact shop location or the places which you are going to get. And as you can see, the beautiful Mumbai over here. And by the way, this got compass also, I'll be showing it later. And again, these are the trains, etc., which you have, the routes and all. So I'd been using more of the Google Maps on my watch than on my phone, because it is very easy to navigate on the watch compared to phone. So again, phone being phone, guys, phone is going to be much more useful. And I'm taking too many calls on this particular watch, especially those quick calls which last for like 30 to 45 seconds. And those kind of calls are much more better on this particular watch. And again, let me get back to the battery. The battery is I would say not amazing, but compared to a like other smartwatches, this is good. I mean, proper Android Wear OS smartwatches, this is quite good. And this is a power saving mode which disable a lot of features, so I never use it. And it got one more mode, guys, which is the watch only mode. Let me just show you, scroll down and all. And I never use this watch only mode, because this watch only mode just shows you the time and just makes your smartwatch a dummy watch. And basically it shows only when you press that particular button. And the rotating bezels won't work. Let me just demo this to you. And you just have to go to this watch and then scroll down and turn this particular feature on. And what it will do, it is just going to switch off all the services, etc., which are running on the watch, and just going to turn your watch into like a watch. And basically this is a 20mm straps. So this is how it looks, guys. And let me just show you how it feels to use this particular thing. And as you can see, I'm rotating my bezels but it is not going to change anything. And only when I press the sleep and wake key, it really opens this particular watch. And I don't know why somebody would use it. Maybe if you're going for hiking and all, because in that case, if you're not using your watch, you may simply keep it at home. So my only recommendation is to charge this watch twice per day to get the maximum out of it, because this is where you will be ending up in 0% battery life. And by the way, the charging is like flawless, and I would say that my experience with the charging was very good. And once you start this charging and all, guys, it is quite like amazing. And this is how you charge it, with a wireless charger, and it is magnetic, so it sticks quite nicely. But it is not very strong, guys. I would say if you have some other spare cash, you just get another charger for this particular watch, something like a docking stand, which can charge your smartphone and the watch together. So that is my highest recommendation, the only accessory you need with this. And I have also changed the wrist straps, maybe like magnetic wrist strap, which I'll be showing in the next video. So make sure that you are subscribing to this video so you don't miss that out too. So if you ask me if I would recommend this particular Galaxy Watch 4 Classic to anybody, then definitely yes, because this is the best smartwatch you can get for 13,500, and no watches give you LTE variant, especially with this. And I've been using the OnePlus watch, and it is pathetic, guys, especially the thing on the right hand side. I really did not like it, and this looks really amazing, beautiful. It goes well with my suit, and I feel if you are a type of person who wears formal and want to get a watch which looks formal, definitely this is a watch to get. And let me just boot and show you. This is the animation which you get for charging. And by the way, let me just show you. So the Apple Watch does not go on suit, guys. It just looks like a mini computer on your wrist, all those calculator watches which you were getting like Keisha and all. So but this looks like a proper watch. Only thing you need to change it the leather belt for this particular watch, and you are good to go. It is just going to look classic. Just set some watch faces and you are done with it. And this is a charging animation which you get once you charge this particular watch, guys. And it also shows you how much time it will take to make your watch full. So in between, after using it, the charging between 0 to 40 is a bit slow. 40 to 80 it is the fastest, and from 80 to 100 it is again slow. So my recommendation is you charge it to around 80 or 85 and then drain the battery to maybe somewhat like 40 or 35, and then again start charging it like maybe like twice per day. And that's how you get the best out of this watch, because it is also going to protect your battery health. So that is more important. Let me just show you some tricks with Google Maps, which I was not able to get. So again, guys, the keyboard on sometimes on Google Maps and all, it is just rubbish. So you can install a Google keyboard instead of this Samsung keyboard, and it is going to work flawlessly. And again, weather also works nicely. And the next thing what I wanted to show you is a compass. I don't know how many people are there who are going to use this particular like Explorer wala what you can say is this compass, because I don't think so I'm using this feature. It's good to have, but again I'm going to uninstall it. And talking about bloatware, there are many bloatwares, guys. Outlook and other things are one of them. So you all can install Gmail and get all the notifications. And by the way, this compass is showing you the accurate. I checked it with my other compass too, and let me just show you over here. And you have tons of you can have tap to pay and all, and Samsung Pay, sorry. Also you can uninstall a lot of bloatware directly over here if you don't like it. So my first recommendation is just go and get this particular watch and uninstall all the bloatware which are not using, and it is just going to speed up this particular task. Again, another annoying thing what I found is this messaging apps by Samsung, guys. I don't know why Samsung does this. You already have a messaging app by Google, and why would you need another Samsung messaging app? So I'll just send a Google messaging app as my default. And basically this is it, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as we did while creating it. So make sure that you subscribe to our channel, and I hope you like also these other videos which we have it, because we keep posting continuous videos, guys. So again, let me know in the comments below whether you think of getting this particular watch or not. Again, guys, thanks a lot for watching this video, and see you in my next video.